Hey guys, it's your buddy, your pal. It is the IT Collector, and today is part two of our special edition episode on The Simpsons. So if you haven't seen part one yet, check that out. I'm basically going over my collection in this display case, which includes a lot of the World of Springfield playsets and characters. And this is the second part of it because it's so many. I split it up into two parts. So let's continue. So this is a continuation. This is part two, and here you see the jail scene or jail diorama, and that's where you have the police chief Wiggums and the cop Lou. And this is when Marge was a cop and the whole counterfeit gene episode, if you remember. And the actual, or what do you call this, diorama just has a little bit of details, some wanted posters, map of Springfield. Just, I always find it very cool that they add these little things. And of course, the criminal and behind bars, and the door does open. So very cool, very classic character, Chief Wiggums. Next up is the Noiseland Arcade. So that's this nice little diorama here. This has Jimbo Jones and Kearney, the two bullies, and here they are playing games. Larry the Looter, if you remember, Slugfest, and Nuke Canada. You see the trash bin back there, how they added that. Just little details, for example, the vent change machine this way. I didn't know where to put Otto, so I just put him here hanging out with these fellas right here. So this is the Noiseland Arcade scene. Next up we have the break room of the nuclear power plant. So back here you have Lenny eating donuts. If you remember Frank Grimes, I think. Frank Grimes, I believe. So there he is. He's always ticked off, getting coffee. You see the vice president back there. Just the details they do. The hot cocoa machine, of course, the accidents and the graph and all that good stuff. Just very interesting that they keep doing that, adding detail. Of course, you got Smithers here, and then good old buddy Gil. That's this character's name. And then if you go more over here, you have Homer, Mr. Burns, and Smithers again. And this is at Homer's job in sector, was it 7G? And here he is in his outfit, the radiation outfit. You can put the helmet on. Of course, you have the dashboard of his controls. You could see back there what's going on, since he's the safety specialist, and just a little bit of detail, the radiation symbols and all his work. Now let's go to the next level here. So now we end up at the doctor's office, and we have two of the famous doctors. Dr. Nick Riviera, this is his doctor office, you see on the door there. And then you have Milhouse's dad, Mr. Van Housen, I believe. Forgot his first name at the moment. And then, of course, Dr. Hibbert with his medical bag. And there's a lot more accessories that they have back here. Like there I have the test tubes that's movable. You see the chart that they did there, nutrition pyramid. There's a lot more you can add, but I only added a few because they all have a ton of accessories. Next up, we have the Springfield DMV. That's where you have Patty and Selma. I ended up placing Brad Goodman here, and Don, I believe Vittorio. I think he was one of the like mob guys. He was only in a few episodes, if not just one. I forget. See their pet lizard. If you can tell me the name of the lizard in the comments, that would be awesome. I can't recall right now. There you go. See the driving test back there in the background, and then just the little stuff they add, the eye chart, all that type of stuff. Very cool. little details that they do. It looks like they've been waiting here forever. You know, DMV. Anywho, on to the Springfield retirement home. Of course, you have Abe Simpson, Jasper, and Hans Moleman. And they are watching TV. They are watching the news about the ongoing tire fire, as you know. Back here, you have Lunch Lady Doris. I guess, I don't know if that's her, but I guess it's not. She's just a nurse that looks like her. And just some more little details that they add. And then, of course, because it's a retirement home, you have the obituaries and so on here. So, pretty cool. Nice little scene. There are a lot of episodes that take place there. And then this next one is one where, if you remember the pen pals, you see them right there on Apu's shirt. That was, let me focus there. That's Mr. Burns, Mo, Homer, and Apu. And here are two of the pen pals, Homer and Apu. And you can see their bowling bags and the balls, which are movable and everything. And then you can see the little artwork that they did for the bolorama. So that's this diagram, which is the bolorama, and then I just put Vacation Smithers there with his Hawaiian shirt or whatever you want to call it. And then so yeah, let's go to the next level, movie theater. And there you see the screen with the action film with McBain on there, and a couple of McBain posters with the trash can filled with trash, a couple of seats. And of course, there he is, McBain, but this is the actor, Rainier Wolfcastle, and one of his accessories is an Oscar that he's holding. And then here you have Troy McClure, and then this is a character that I only know from one episode, and that's Hank Scorpio. He comes with a flamethrower. I didn't know where to put him, so I put him here at the movie theater scene. The next scene here is the courthouse, and of course you have Judge Snyder. And then you have Lou, the cop. I put him down here instead of at the police station. And then I'll give you a couple of seconds to, if you can tell me his name. He has been around for a while, but I just found out that his actual character name is Blue Hair Lawyer. So I thought that was interesting. Anywho, then you have, of course, prisoner Sideshow Bob on trial here, and there's his license plate frame he was making when he was after Bart, and then you have some of the jury there. Let me show you something real quick that I put down here, and that is the actual squishy cup. It's plastic, reusable. Again, it's at Universal Studios, and while I'm at it, I have also this Duff pint glass that was filled with Duff beer at Universal Studios. If you get a chance and you love The Simpsons, make it out there. Because again, there's Lard Lad donuts. You can have an authentic donut from the show. Very fun and tasty treats, all from the show. One of the other dioramas here is Bart's famous treehouse. And as you can see, here he is in the little military getup and planning a mission. I forget what episode that is. You see the little accessories in there. And then let me go to the last two dioramas. Mayor Quimby and his son Freddie Quimby, and I believe that's either Louie or Legs. I forget the difference between the two goons that are with Fat Tony, but that's who that is. And then of course this is Mr. Burns' sons, Larry Burns, and you have Kent Brockman reporting Mayor Quimby's assembly he got going on here. And this is one more thing from Universal Studios. You can order an actual Flaming Moe, non-alcoholic though, has dry ice. Check that out, it's pretty cool if you ever get to go. And last but not least, Reverend Lovejoy, Mrs. Lovejoy, or Helen Lovejoy, I believe is her last name or first name. And then you have Marge and Maggie in their Sunday's Best. Of course, it comes with accessories like the good book. You can see they both have hats, and it's a classic area where you see several scenes inside the church. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of my collection. I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you have any questions, please post them. And make sure you subscribe for more Simpsons stuff along with a lot of other things. A little bit more merchandise. As you can see, there's the Duff hats and the coffee thermos, and of course a nice giant Duff mug. So all these awesome accessories they make. So go ahead and check them out. I'm sure they're all over eBay, Amazon, all types of places like that. So there you go, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the review on my little Simpsons collection. As I mentioned, a lot of it is the World of Springfield collection, along with a little bit of these Burger King collectibles. And then, as I mentioned throughout the videos, several aspects of Universal Studios memorabilia that you can get only at Universal Studios, from you know, mugs and glasses and other hats, all types of stuff that you can find. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Make sure you check out my other videos for more Simpsons stuff, a little bit more in-depth videos on the actual play sets. Or if you're not, if you collect other things, for example, I collect a lot of Star Wars stuff, stuff from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, Lord of the Rings, Terminator, Ninja Turtles, you name it, all kinds of stuff. So check out my channel, make sure you subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed all of this. I had a good time going through, showing you my collection, and don't forget, as always, stay collecting, my friends.